Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Colin LaBeau, and I'm president of FoxHire, which is an employer of record platform here in the United States. We work a lot with contract positions, and today we're going to talk about the idea of leaving a full-time job for a contract job. Could be scary. You could not even know what a contract job is. So today we're going to learn a little bit about what that means. And to do that, we got to start with the question, what is a contract position? And a contract position is essentially a fixed term role or job that you take that has a defined end date, which means it can last for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. It could be on a day-to-day basis even, but it's different in a full-time job, meaning that your term of employment isn't indefinite. It does have a defined end date, or at least it has a reasonable suspicion that the job will end at some point. So main question we get is this the same as being an independent contractor? And the answer is no, actually. Here in the US, an independent contractor is what's called a 1099. And really what that means is they're their own business. An independent contractor is their own business, and they're providing services to a company, which could seem like work, but really isn't classified as work according to the IRS. It's much more closely classified to services that they're providing. Whereas a contract position, or working on a contract basis, typically means the employee or the worker is still a W-2 employee, just not of the end user of the work. Meaning that if you took a contract position at McDonald's and you were there for 3 months, you wouldn't be a W-2 of McDonald's, you would be a W-2 employee of potentially a staffing firm that found you and got you the job there. And that's the main difference in that most contract positions, or working on a contract basis, means you're working as a W-2 employee. So that's a big difference. Takes a lot of the scariness away because it does come with the benefits of W-2 employment, which we'll get into. But some of the main questions, if you're considering taking a contract position and leaving a full-time job, maybe through a staffing and recruiting firm, are, and I would urge you to ask these questions of your hiring manager, of your recruiter. 1, how long is the contract going to last? Right? So how long am I going to be guaranteed employment for? Also, is this a temp to hire position or a contract to hire position? Meaning, do I have the opportunity to be converted to a W-2 employee of the end client, in our previous example, McDonald's, if they like me and I do a good job? Number 3, are there benefits available? Even though you're working on a contract position, they could still offer benefits to you, which you'd want to know if you're leaving a full-time role, especially if that full-time role already has benefits. And lastly, number 4, what happens when the contract is over? If you're working with a staffing firm, are they going to find you a new role? Is the client going to offer you a full-time position? Those are things you want to know going into the role so that you can deliver on what you want to accomplish and hopefully get the outcome that they promised you in the beginning. So, main question you want to ask yourself or figure out is this a good idea? And that really depends on what your goals are. So, I mean, if you want to get into this company, let's say McDonald's, and you can't find a full-time role to get in with, this is a great opportunity to get your foot in the door. Do you want to learn a new trade or skill? Maybe they don't trust that you're going to be able to deliver on those skills up front, and they want to teach you those and see if you can learn them. Great opportunity to learn a new trade or skill through a contract position, and also to see if you like it. And lastly, maybe you want to earn more money. And this is really true in the healthcare space. A lot of the healthcare workers right now are taking contract positions that are called travel positions, and they're making a lot more money per hour for taking these contract positions compared to taking the same job as a full-time employee. So those are 3 main reasons why you might want to take a contract position, and it could be a good idea for you. But you always want to know the risk. So I would urge you to ask those questions we mentioned earlier to the recruiter that you're working with, and make sure that the goals you have for your career align with the contract position that's being offered. Now, if you're a recruiter and you're watching this video, I'd urge you to make sure that your candidate's goals align with the contract position as well. And if you can't offer a contract to hire position right now at your recruiting agency because you lack some of the infrastructure necessary, like payroll, insurance, benefits, compliance measures, definitely look at employer of record platforms or services that are available to you. Specifically FoxHire, we've been helping recruiters place contract to hire candidates for over 30 years. Would love to help you if that's something you're working on. Hope this was helpful, guys. Thanks.